Hi everybody. Chilly in PA today. Woohoo! It is, I almost said it's 6:03 p.m. Well, it is 6:03 p.m., but I was going to tell you the date. The date is February 28th. Can you believe we're almost in March, guys? Like, where does the time go? Seriously. It seemed like, I don't know, it flies. And I know the older we get, the faster it goes. It's sheer insanity. Sad. So, I decided I would come on and share a few things with y'all. Let's start with what I got on top of my pile here. Okay? Oh, before I go that far, I'm so sorry. I want to take a minute and welcome my new subscribers. I have several new ones again, and I'm very grateful that you found my channel and you like my content enough to stay. That's great. Fabulous. Thank you so much for being here, and however you found me, I'm grateful for that too. Some of you have been commenting, and I've been commenting back, and we're getting to know each other. It's great. I met some great friends here already. People that I actually hope to meet one day, maybe even in August. Yeah, that would be great. And there's a lot of you that are my Facebook friends, and I've been having internet issues. I just had my buddy Scott get on here and get in remote access into my computer to help me figure out what's going on. Oy vey, I just don't know. I think I'm gonna, if Scott can come over, great. He doesn't live local, but he's like, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half away. Maybe he can come over for, I don't know, dinner, and I don't know. And maybe we can get him to work on this. Or I'm going to have to get somebody to come in, because this is driving me a little bit loco. And I don't need no help in that department. Anyway, what I started to say was welcome to all my new subscribers, and to my ones that have been following me. I'm grateful for all of you as well. And I have been slowly but surely commenting on others' videos. I've been getting there, I swear. But, yeah. So, back to what I was saying. I just want to take that minute there and welcome and thank everybody. I remember a video or two ago, I don't remember which, I had mentioned that a lady that I met in Walmart had wanted me to join the Shippensburg Fair, which was last year when I started crocheting. It was right after I made my doll, which originally I was all over the joint with my business before and with this business now. One thing remained constant in that business, which was my sewing, and this business, which is crochet, is that I had a divine love of making bears and bunnies. I am so grateful that I can make bears, bunnies, and other critters out of crochet that you have no idea what that does for me. That was my love, and that's what I wanted to focus on when I was doing my sewing business, but I had done other things as well. So, and there's a lady, she's a very nice lady. I would consider her a friend. She's very prevalent in the doll world, primitive world, whatever you want to say. Her name is Maureen Mills, and she excuse me, owns and runs Sweet Meadows Farm, and she makes the most adorable dolls, bears, bunnies, frogs, gorgeous stuff. Maureen is in a class all by herself. When you see something out there on the internet, you don't even have to see who it's from when you know the artist. And I can tell you the second I look at it, oh, that's Maureen's work. I know every single time. And there's several artists that I can look at and pinpoint their work. Maureen is one of them. She is like out there, and there's no competing with a woman like Maureen Mitchell Mills. As a matter of fact, this bunny is from one of her patterns. Now his whiskers got a little squishy from where he was stored, but this is one of her patterns, just to give you an idea. And she made some of these that their bodies were feed sacks, and I wish I had feed sacks so I could have made some myself. But yeah, these ears are wired. I wasn't sure if I wired these ears or not. But yeah, this is one of Maureen's patterns, and as you can see, I've always had a love of doing bunnies and stuff. But this is a sewn one out of that felted fur. I didn't finish him, obviously. He doesn't have his tail. He doesn't have his bow. You know, that's not normal for me. But yeah, I do love this bunny, and I'll always keep it because it's one of Maureen's. And, well, she's special to me, and so is that Bun Bun. But anyway, I did a little dance of everything before I found my niche, which I think I have found in the crochet realm of things. And give me just a second. I'll get what prompted the lady at the Walmart to tell me to do the fair while I let Gracie out, who suddenly, the minute I turn the camera on, decides to scratch. She gotta go potty. I'll be right back. Who else is going potty? Come on. Go ahead. So what I started to say was, and if this dolly is dirty or whatever, I didn't even look at it. It sits over in the rocket chair, and sometimes the dogs take this doll. So she probably has fur and all kinds of craziness on her. Forgive me, but it's kind of display slash they play with her sometimes. But anyway, I was going to do baby stuff, and I didn't, you know, I don't have anybody that has a baby, so I needed something to model it, and I found this pattern. I'm pretty sure it's a Terry Crews pattern, and I made this doll, and I was only crocheting at this point. Well, I started November. I met this lady in the summer, and she said it was before the fair, or was it right after the fair? No, it couldn't have been. It was before the fair, and she said, please sign up for the Shippensburg Fair. Because I made this baby. She even has Tootsies, look. Now she's too big because this is a, I forget what size outfit this is, but she's bigger than a newborn. And her head, I don't know why she has like a funky head. And her hat, she had a hat, but they took that. That was outside last I saw that. Yeah, I had bad dogs. I did join her. She is posable. I mean, she's cute as a button. I love this kid. But anyway, obviously I'm not going to enter her in the fair. But the lady at Walmart went crazy when she saw this dolly. And she was like, you have to enter the fair. Now, obviously, I do for a gift. In fact, some of my WIPS I'm working on, in addition to the baby blanket, are for the baby coming, our great niece, but I don't normally make and or sell baby items. But I just wanted to show you her. So I know I said in a video or two ago that I did want to participate in the Shippensburg Fair this year, and one of the things I'm entering, and Lord help us all, because Chucky is going to pick out the colors for this. But it is absolutely gorgeous. It's called the Surged Dream Coat. And this is what I'm going to be making. I'm crazy over it. Crazy over it. It is going to be a lot of work. And I told him, you have got, because you figure March, April, May, June. I have 4.5 months to get this done, and from design to finish it took the designer 9.5 months. But that's because she had to measure and design as she went. The whole thing, I kid you not when I say I worked 9 months on this. Please share the link to the pattern and not the pattern. Well, who would share the pattern? Are they crazy? But yeah, I'm hoping that I can get it done. If not, that's okay. I'll have one heck of a nice coat. But here's the problem. Charles decided he wants it bright, neon, loud, funky, crazy. Okay, let's talk about this. This is not a normal coat. And this is going to take a lot of work. Here's another color version. I like this one. I would wear that in a heartbeat. I love the hood. Love it. It's not normal. It's not something that you see every day. So you're not just going to sell it. You know, it's not going to be an item that you could just boom, sell. So the coat has to be something that after the fair, I can either A, wear myself, which I would love to, or B, give as a gift to, say, my mother. None of us are going to wear crazy, funky, neon, loud colors. And on top of that, I told him, I said, remember, I got to crochet this. Don't blind me with neon. So I gave him the pattern. He went down to Michael's to pick up my fairy lights he forgot on Sunday. And I called to see if they had any more Endless Impeccable. They have 2 balls of white, so he's picking them up. And I told him how many yards, and I was gonna let him start picking out, you know, at least a couple skeins of each to get me going, because in between getting bored of one thing or the other, or wanting to do just something that took like 15 minutes and I was done, because you got to do like the panels, and then you sew the panels together, and then you outline them. It almost looks like stained glass. If you ever did that with the leading, I love that coat. I'm crazy over it. And it is a paid pattern, by the way. It's not a free pattern. Anyway, he said, let's wait and we'll pick it together online, which that's better, because then I have a little bit of control. I'm sorry. Don't know where the yawns are coming from. So that is going to be one of the items I enter into the fair. Another item for sure is I'm probably going to do a big bun like I did for Darby. I might just, either it's going to be a bear or a bun, but that bun I did for Darby was absolutely gorgeous. That bunny was everything, and then some. He was just amazing. So I think I'm going to go for something like that in the toy department. And there's a bunch of categories. I have the list somewhere, and I highlighted what I can enter, and I got to sit down one day and figure out exactly what I'm going to enter. And as long as you made whatever you're doing since last year's fair, it counts. You don't have to have started at a certain time, so that's good. You just can't have started it prior to last year's fair, which I wouldn't have anyway. Well, yeah, I would have. If I would. Well, see, I'm mixed up on my days. I guess it's possible that I could have, but I didn't. Anything that I enter is going to be something that I made in the last, well, nothing. Everything I enter is going to be fresh. There's nothing I'm going to enter that's already made. Nothing. In fact, I have very few things left that are already made. Oh, I'm going to enter a couple hats in that too, and a scarf. So I can zip them out like nothing. Let me get my babes. I'll be right back. Come on, guys. Everybody to the door. Come on, Betty Gracie. Betty Gracie, Betty Gracie, Betty Gracie. Okay, I need to call Win. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. You want to hear something nuts? I originally wanted some shrimp, steamed shrimp, and just sugar peas with water chestnuts from the Chinese place. That's it. That's all I like. And I can't even eat all the shrimp. I can eat like one or two and then I start gagging. It's ridiculous. But that's pretty well all I can eat is one or two shrimpies and then maybe like 6 snow peas. And I'm full. That's what I wanted to call him for. So then I said, well, maybe I'll get something of Chipotle. Chipotle don't have any different than I can make right here in my house. I have greens. I have beans. I have cheese. I have jars of tomato stuff. I have salsa. The only thing I don't have is guac. Big deal. So I'm not going to waste my money on Chipotle. So then I looked at Longhorn. They didn't have nothing I wanted. Then I looked at Red Robin. They didn't have nothing I wanted. And it's so hard when you can only eat like a little bit. Like, it's just a waste. So the end result is, I don't want anything. So I told him I'd call him back, but when I called him, he didn't answer. So expect the phone to ring. It'll be him calling me back. In the meantime, I shall continue. Okay, so I told you I did an online Walmart. Michael's order. For sweater and bonnets and other things, I ordered a Snuggly Wuggly in white. I didn't know if it was actually white. It's a 3 DK and it's 1,263 yards. And then I ordered, because I don't have this color, and oh god, it'll be so awesome, soft yellow. Same amount. Size 3, 1,200 and where'd you go, baby? Where'd you go? 1,263 yards. And it is Michael's Loops and Thread. Well, it's not Loops and Thread. It's Snuggly Wuggly. And to try out my critters, I ordered a bunch of colors that they had that will work for dogs. But this is all that came so far. Is the beige, and it's wool-like. It's a 1, I guess that's a fingering, 678 yards, and it is loops and threads. And then I got black, and this one is charcoal, and I got a lighter gray, a tan, a white, a chocolate. Lord only knows when they'll be here. So I did start using it to give it a go, and here's what I got so far. I was happy when I saw this, because remember, I have to stuff these now. I'm using a 3.5 hook. This is the tail, and this is the size I would rather the dogs be. And then this is the 1 foot I started. Again, it's a 3.5. Oops, I just ripped it out. Let me fix that stitch. Okay. So I'm thinking that when I fill this, you're really going to see the filling. I don't know, we'll see. I'll make one and we'll see what happens. So that's what's going on with my doggy progress. And my book is not spiral bound. I think it was Wanda that said she goes to Staples and gets it spiral bound. I have 2 I want to do that with. Because I got this, just got this. What was that? I just got this from Amazon. This is something else I wanted to show you. I absolutely love this book. And it is spiral bound, and I love it the way it is. So it has 139 patterns for customized edging. And I already saw, just skimming through it, a border I want to do for the baby blanket I'm making. Let me see if I can find it. I didn't mark it or anything. Just kind of saw it and went, ooh! And like you can mix and match, and I mean, you could do all kinds of awesome things with these borders. Just flinging through it, I had some great ideas. Gracie's outside, you hear her barking. Well, I think it was this. A little different, but yeah. Cute, huh? So, I really love this book. Very nice. It was Amazon. I think it was $10.88. And then because I absolutely love them, they're my favorite hooks. They're $13.99. I got an extra set of these extra long crochet hooks. They're my favorite. I love them. Absolutely love them. And I have a brand new Furls. I used it once and that was the end of that. I did not like it. $50-some I paid for this, a size 4. Furls hook. I don't like. Isn't that crazy? I'm hoping one day I like it. But for now, I don't. I just don't. I don't know. Weird, I guess. Okay, and now I'll show you the baby dresses I'm making. I'm going to try and remember to link all this stuff. This is one of Crystal's. Bag O' Day. It's going to have puff sleeves and a bonnet with it. I'm going to put a flower in the middle. It'll have a snap. She did hook and eye, but I'm going to do a snap closure. Simply because I have snaps. And I did it in Karen Simply Soft. And then this one is a pattern I found online. And I'm actually altering the heck out of this pattern. This is why I have this. I'm pretty sure this is a free pattern. It's called Angel Top Cram Set. And I love it, but what I'm going to do is make this a sweater. Short sleeves. I added sleeves, as you can see. I did my own. I didn't follow a pattern for this. I did do puff sleeves, and I haven't done Crystal's puff sleeves, so I really don't know how they're done. I just made it puff. And then I did the same edging. That's the design of the top. So I got to add my other sleeve. I got to add the collar. And what I was thinking was, once I add the border, connecting it right here with a button or a tie. And then that'll be a cute spring, warmer fall jacket, whatever you want to say. And it is bigger. It's probably going to be like a 3 to 6 month maybe. I don't know. I don't know how big babies are. This is supposed to be a 0 to 3 with a size 4 hook and worsted. But this one, I mean, you could definitely see the size difference. Crystal's is a newborn though. So I guess it could be 0 to 3. And she's going to be born in May, so that would put her June, July, August. She wouldn't really, I don't know. I don't know. I just know I'm making it. And I'm going to make the hat, the pants, and the booties. Guess I should have done it like that, because she's going to be a summer baby. Oh, heck. I just don't like the way that top is. It looks like it just got stuck on there. I don't like it. That's why I decided to turn it into a coat-like a jacket. And this looks perfect. This looks like it was supposed to be this way. Beautiful. And I already made that, so I'm going to finish it. I mean, I'm almost done. Yeah, and then this will hook, and it'll be perfect. And I figured I'd put a big, well, not big, but a nice, maybe I'll do like green, and purple. I don't know. We'll figure it out as I go. But this is going to be adorable, too. So that's the other items I made for baby. And I started to add this pattern to my Ravelry projects. If you want to follow that along, I guess I'm Cheryl71. Yep, Cheryl71 on Ravelry. I'll link that too. Okay, Ravelry link. Patterns link. Okay. So, the only other thing I have is I'm just going to keep on going. I want to get my little thing filled. Oh, and the third part of the Rambling Roses shawl came out. Oh, God, it's awesome. You build almost like a granny square around your roses. I probably could put my beads on after the fact, but I don't know if I should. Let me see when my beads are coming. This is the one thing I should have noticed before I did this. I could cry. I didn't think I'd be up with them anyway. I did not think that I would be where they're at. Oh, jeez. I didn't think that I'd be caught up with them is what I'm trying to say. So, that's okay. Oh, the Rambling Roses shawl is the other thing I'm entering in the fair. I forgot about that. So, it's okay that I'm not going to be right there with them. That's alright. I'll get caught up eventually. But I won't be done when they're done. Because my beads, now I got to wait for a code. We had to clear my cache and everything. So, now I got to verify me to get my accounts. And oh, I hate when this happens. Yeah, so I can't even tell you. I think next week my beads will be here. So I'm kind of stuck till my beads come in. And I don't know how I'm really liking that number 1. I'm going to have to go down a hook size, I think. Unless that leg looks okay when I stuff it. We'll see. So that'd be a 3 or maybe a 2.5. I never used anything that small, but that's alright because I want to eventually do doilies. That'll give me practice. But I think the way to go is the DK. I think this is the perfect size. So I got to go on, I think what I'll do is get Stylecraft because I really love it and I love the feel of it. I love this too and I love the feel of it. Don't get me wrong, but the Joy DK don't have enough colors to fit for the dogs. It don't have a chocolate, it don't have black, white, and I don't even think they have a gray. Are the only ones in the pink for the tongues is basically all I can use for the dogs. So I want to get something that's all the same. So that Stylecraft DK would work. So if anybody knows, I asked this before, but I'm going to ask again. If anybody knows a good place for me to get a good amount of DK without breaking the bank, please let me know. I might even go the route of ordering from Hobium, and 150 is free shipping. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think I should do. Because I want to get these dogs done and in my vet's office. Because I have a lot going on and I want to start generating regular money. And that's how I have to do it. So, yeah, let me know. But I wish Joy DK came in a lot more colors. I really do, because I love this yarn. And this would probably be the perfect size for the dogs. And look at how they were on the shelf. And they actually, I ordered online, pick up in store. Look at this nonsense. I mean, there's nothing they could do about it, but holy guacamole. Just makes you want to scream. People don't really care. So that's all I have to say. My kids are scratching, and I'm going to go get maybe a protein bar. I didn't eat anything, or maybe I'll get some vegetables. We'll see. Chucky still didn't call back. Oh, one other thing. Was it Rochelle that asked, why do I call Chucky Win? Let me see. I want to make sure I'm saying right. I'll tell you the story quick. Because I said I'm going to tell it when I do another video. Well, Rochelle did say that I need to start asking everybody a thumbs up. So I'm going to ask you here, and I'm going to ask you again when I close. But yeah, that was Rochelle. Thank you, Rochelle, for reminding me. I used to all the time. I don't know why I don't anymore. I don't know.
That's true. I do have some coats, but I don't even like coats, to be honest with you. Once these bags were found, we're in... It feels good not to be cleaning right now. Oh, check this out. So
I'm going to say it was you, Rochelle. I don't remember. If I'm wrong, I apologize.
that's the first chip that I got, and I don't know what I think. Look at that, for a week. Gorgeous. I love it. And like I said, when I was a nail tech, I used Creative Nail on CND.
Let me scroll quick, see if I can find it. Anyway, I was asked why I call Chucky Win. So I'm going to tell you the story. His middle name is W. All I knew was Charles W. Boltz Jr., okay? And we were first dating, and he has 2 cousins that are preachers, 3 actually. One that is extremely religious. And his aunt was there, and she's very religious, and he had a bunch of his older aunts there. Well, I say the F word a lot. Believe it or not, I curse all the time. And I say the F word constantly. So does Chucky. I didn't say it like I did. My ex-husband used to say it all the time. I picked it up. I stopped it for a while, got with Win. He says it all the time. I just say it. That's it. So, we're in his aunt's house. Now remember, 3 cousins that preach, 2 very religious aunts, and his older aunt sitting in there, okay? Sorry, it was itchy. And I said, somebody tell me what the W is in his middle name. And no, he don't want anybody to tell me. He don't like it. And his one cousin, Sandy, who her husband is actually, he was the best man in our wedding. He's like Chucky's brother, not his cousin. I mean, the 3 of them were like inseparable. She gets laryngitis frequently, and she talks like this sometimes. You can't understand her. But you probably didn't hear a word what I said. So I'm across the room. She's on one side of the kitchen, I'm on the other. And I said, somebody please tell me what the W stands for. No, and he's carrying on, and she says, I'll tell you. And he's like, Sandy, you better not, I swear to God. And she says, and she says it. And I looked at her and I went, what did you say? Winifred. And the entire, and I said the F word right out. What the, did you say? Winifred. And I'm making this face like, Winifred. And the entire kitchen, including the preachers, after I just flopped the F-bomb out my mouth, cracked up. I mean, hysterics. He's going, oh my God, and everybody's laughing. I'm standing there like, what? And why do you have a female's middle name? No wonder you didn't want me to know. Well, it turned out it was Wilford. And I thought she said Winifred. So then, that whole night I kept going, Winifred, Winifred. And he'd be like, shut up. And I'd laugh and laugh. And Winifred is what I called him for a long time. Winifred got shortened to Winnie, and eventually it just became Win. We'll be together 14 years, and it was probably the second week we were dating, and I have called him that ever since. So that's where Win came about, and it stuck. And everybody, you guys included, call him Win. We get cards. I mean, one of my customers from our going live on Facebook, she sent us a Christmas card. She said, Cheryl, Win, and kids. And I was like, oh my God, I love it. And like Shelly, she's a friend at she doesn't work there anymore, but she was our doctor's assistant. She calls him Win too, because she was used to being on Facebook, and I always say Win, Win, Win. So she knows his name, she knows everything about him. She'd have his medical chart, but she would go to the thing and she'd say Win, and she would call him by Win. And she was allowed to do that because we told them, don't yell at her or nothing, you know that. And they know us anyway. And they laughed. They said, we know the Win, you know, we know that he's Win. They didn't know the story, but they knew that he was Win. So locally, the family, the Facebook friends, and you guys now too, are all calling him Win, because I call him Win more than I call him anything. And again, we'll be together 14 years in July. And pretty much the second week we were together, that's what I called him. And I always said that if I ever got a tattoo, which I have none, and I don't ever see me getting any, I'll just turn 48. I don't see the need for a tattoo at this stage of the game. I would have got paw prints at my heart and my kids' names around. And also I would have got Pooh and put, I love Winnie. Ha ha, get it? But I'm not a Pooh fan. I mean, Pooh's cute, but it just would have been, I actually like Eeyore if I had my choice. But yeah, I'm not getting a tattoo, so that's not happening. But anyway, that is why Win is Win. And I guess you kind of had to be there, because you got to remember 3 preachers and 2 very religious older aunts. And innocently, because it's just, what the did you say, Winifred? And everybody lost it. I'm not even sure they noticed I dropped the F-bomb, because Winifred, I mean, that's a female's name, for the love of God. And it's funny because he told me several times, he said, there was this dude way back when I was a kid, my dad worked with him, and they called him Winnie. And he said, I'll tell you what, if anybody ever called me Winnie, I'd kill myself. How do you get a nickname like that? Well, you have the nickname Winnie. Oh my God, so funny. But yeah, it's weird how things like that work out. So that's how and why I call Win Win. That's it. And then he always says, you call me Win because all I do is win, win, win. I'm like, yeah, right. Where am I when you lose, or where are you at when I see you lose, lose, lose at the lottery and I get mad at you? I'm telling you. Anyway, I'm going to cut this off. It's almost 40 minutes. The kids are scratching. Grace didn't come in yet. I'm going to go get me some vegetables and hummus. Vegetables and hummus and a protein bar for later. And I'll be back maybe later if I make some progress. Who knows? I don't think I'll make progress, but I don't know. I'm in a funky funk. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I want to thank you again all for being here. My current and former and friends and... Okay, so that cut off on me. This is the next part. I want to thank all of you that have been here with me and my new subscribers. I just noticed as I was videoing, I got a new subscriber, which is Ann Lehman. Hi, Ann, and welcome. It just so happens I'm recording as you came on in as a new sub 17 minutes ago. And I want to say thank you very much. Please definitely give my content a thumbs up if you like it. And if you don't, you can also give me a thumbs down, whichever you prefer. But I like the thumbs up, so I know I'm doing good and I can keep the content what you like. Also, if you would please comment so I can get to know you as well as you're getting to know me. And please definitely share me on your social media with friends and family, because something I have on my channel might be of interest to them as well. Thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget the thumbs up. Please click the subscribe button. If you look on your, it's probably over this side. I know it's opposite. I have my little business tag. If you put your cursor there, it'll pop up that you can subscribe. And please don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you all so much. I love you all and I appreciate you more than I can express. And I will be back soon with a new video. Hope your day was amazing and you have a great night. Hope your health and happiness is all there. Look at little Oliver back there. Oh, he's so cute. Let me show you what he did. He was mad at me because I wasn't giving him my stuff I was eating last night, pepperoni and cheese, and he got mad at me and he went and he tapped me. He had me that bad I had to take my clipboard, and not hard, but I donked him on the head to get him off me. He was peeved because I wasn't giving him my food. This is what he does. He gets mad. He's terrible. Oh, he's something else. How could something that cute be evil like that? Oy! I'm telling you. Anyway, I'm going now. Take care, y'all, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.